Hello everyone, this is the fourth and final video of my Geometry Dash Ideas series. Since the last 3 episodes of this series did well, and since my viewers got me to over 800 subscribers by July 15th, I'd say making a 4th video isn't going to be too hard, quite conveniently. I wanted to make the final video about the editor, mostly because I'm more of a creator in Geometry Dash, even though I have no creator points, and I wanted to express the things I usually or occasionally struggle with using the built-in editor. Make sure to like and subscribe to make sure your room stays uninfested by hairy bugs. Idea number 1, trigger chain. Trying to make a connection of triggers with accurately counted numbers in a row with like 20 pieces is such a pain in my ass. Why not just add a feature where you can just take one number, then another, and organize with a new link control feature used for only triggers that use numbers in a row? Like this. This would save a ton of time and energy. There may be other additions to the feature, like a few number changing tactics to make this even more useful. Idea number 2, trigger number organization. Sometimes I see really cool levels and want to replicate a certain effect as a test for my creator muscle memory, because why not? But I end up getting lost in a river of triggers, and sometimes, no matter how hard I try, I can't find a specific trigger doing something to a specific group number. What we need is some good old trigger number organization. Yeah, you heard me right. Pretty similar to the previous idea, this is something to do with trigger numbers, not trigger groups, but instead more trigger activation groups. It's like the select filter. Currently we have regular groups and color channels, but why do developing in-editor people like me have to search countless hours on Quarion because they're too lazy to look up a collision trigger tutorial? Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but this is still a little thing that would save lives. Like commas. Anyways, some kind of easy to do gradient trigger, something stupid like that for idea number 3. Making parallax of gradient triggers is just shit. It takes a million years and sometimes ends up working weird in the end anyway. What we need is some kind of easy to do gradient trigger or something stupid like that. Maybe I'll call it the easy grad because RobTop tends to do stupid abbreviations like that on his triggers. Basically how this works is like opening up a normal gradient trigger from the special menu, except there's a default cube shape waiting inside. You can choose from a few different default shapes to go along with different blending options and colors, and all the other shit the gradient trigger provides, as well as using the warp tool to make it, you know, weird. Don't get me wrong, the gradient trigger is beautiful, but 99% of the time I'm way too lazy to do this. Idea number 4. Add vertical pieces to this pixel block type for my mental sanity! And finally, to end the video off, what about a good old sound effects specifier that actually works for idea number 5? I am so done with having to use these touch trigger sound effects on the varying block types in my platformer mode levels. It's so goddamn annoying. And since I mostly make platformers, I have to put up with this shit a lot. Why not just add an event trigger with a group specifier so I can handle these sound effects differently on every block type, such as wood and grass sounds. It may be the same thing with shaders, but I can put them on a specific group instead of a fucking layer. Thanks in advance, probably. And that's the video. I did promise an extra one this week, so look out for it on Friday or Saturday. I hope you enjoyed. Now subscribe before they catch you. And finally, to end the video... add 1 by 1 vertical pieces to this to do gradient trigger or something stupid like that. Maybe I'll call it the ease grad. The ease grad, okay. The ease grad. Trigger chain. Trying to make a connection of triggers with an actually kind of I think I'm gonna go get some water. My voice is very dry.